How you doing, YouTube? Legit XX Gadget X Player here with a ban list update. We got it. It's on Shriek. It's official this time. Not this bullshit first time. Here we go. Let's talk about it. First thing is first. What did I say? Dust Shoot could get banned because it's completely unfair. But further note, let's leave it here. Let's talk about the other cards. We have Trish. Trish is a technical boss monster that you don't have to draw. It deserved to be banned in my opinion because it's probably the most generic level 9 and he's very game changing when you make him. I mean, certain decks can make him for a +1. What isn't broken about a +1? If you also did notice, they nuked plants on this list. I mean, I don't think they deserved it, but we'll talk all about that after we go through the list. We have Bulb and Spore, the 2 plant tuners. Well, let's see. I don't think they should have hit both. I think they should have hit Spore. Spore is mainly because of, well, Spore is more distinguished to plants, where Bulb is more universally used, where I guess that gives them more reason to hit Bulb. Or no, they should have hit Bulb. I'm sorry. They should have hit Bulb, and that's why they should have hit Bulb. Okay. And then, limited list, we have TG Striker, which is more of an OCG limitation, not here. I mean, not many TGs were topping, nor were TG Agents, which are apparently a big thing in Japan. We have the Agent of Mystery Earth, which Agents always had 2 tops or so, except for Toronto where they had the most tops. My opinion of this, well-deserved. Agents don't need a Stratos. Most Stratos cards should be at 1. Next we get to semi-limited, and there's a lot of cards that do actually matter on the semi-limit list because it may change some of the older decks and the OCG and whatnot. The only one that really didn't matter, or no, there's 2 that didn't matter, but we'll go with this one first. Marshmallow. Marshmallow does but doesn't matter at the same time. I mean, it helps those chain burn decks have another stall card that does burn damage. So, yeah, we got the Marshmallow. Lumina is a big thing in my opinion. I mean, Lightsworn kind of flopped last format when they got 3 JD, double Necro, double Trag. But Lumina might change it for them because Lumina is broken. If we had 2 charges, it'd be a little bit different. But 2 Lumina, to me, makes French Twilight a very playable deck, at least for the beginning of the format. It could probably see a top or 2. Next, we have Emergency Teleport. We have not seen this card at 2 since, I think, the Teledad era. E-Tele did but didn't change the game. I want to say that it'll have more to show. I've seen one good Psychic deck, which is Billy Fulfer's deck. You can see a deck profile of his top 8 deck on my buddy's channel, IceCube72. That is Tristan Keeler. Go for it. Look at it. Yeah. Next card that's actually very influential is Xian's Smoke Signal. Samurais lost a lot last format, but then they won YCS Guadalajara, if I hope I say that right. Let's see. Smoke Signal adds a lot to that Sam deck that just won. So I'm sure they'll be seeing a lot of play for sure. Level Limit Area B, which also really didn't matter, but I guess it helps those stall decks. Konami wants stall decks to win, apparently. I think the other most influential card to 2, besides one more card that people said wouldn't happen is Torrential. Torrential to 2. Do I think this is bad? Yes and no at the same time. Putting Torrential to 2 is like putting Dark Hole at 3, basically. In a way. That's the bad part. The good part is it slows down the decks, and it makes people have to think about overextension. But me personally, I feel Mirror Force 2 would have been a little bit different. I feel it would have been better because you still can summon, but you have to worry about attacking, which the battle attacking is the best way to gain advantage in the game, the most simplistic way. So now we go to Ultimate Offering, the 2. Originally at 3, not one of the cards at 1. Went to 2 because of Ultimate Offering gadgets. Well, why do you say that? Well, that may not be good here because the only rank 4 that we have that's really good, besides Roach is okay, it's just very situational. It's not good against any of the decks now because all they do is succeed, is Utopia. Utopia is great, don't get me wrong, he's very generic, but Ultimate Offering gadgets are a big thing in Japan because they have the broken-ass rank 4s. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they do, but they're pretty damn broken, apparently. They have Ultimate Offering at 2. Then The most influential card to 2 is Tengu. Nobody said it happened. TCG exclusive. What happened? It's at 2. You know why? Japan's getting that card eventually. They're preparing for it. If you recall, about 8 years ago, we have Sacred Phoenix of Nethesis and Lightning Vortex to 1 before they even came out. That's because they were broken-ass cards. We didn't even have them here or in the OCG. They were that broken that they were automatically to 1. Same thing with Trishula. We didn't have it here, but the OCG had it, and it was at 1. But we got to play it at 3 for a format, which was pretty nuts. And then, the Unlimited cards, which does somewhat make a difference, is Call of the Haunted. Inzectors still play this card. Plants never played it at... Plants played it at 1. Billy Bragg changed that, because he didn't play it, and nobody else wanted to after that. Alright, now let's talk about decks that didn't get hit that probably should have. Our Inzectors, Windups, and Rabbit. Let's see. What can I say? The main thing I can say, I mean, I think they would have hit Rabbit, but probably not because it's a Tier 2 deck in Japan, is they wanted to sell Order of Chaos Special Editions as part of it. The other part is, well, Windups aren't really that good in Japan, so I didn't expect much. Their loop isn't as consistent as ours because they don't have Tourgab. The only thing I can say about Inzectors is they got outclassed there by Laval Chain cards, or the Laval Chain, the other decks. Like, I don't think it deserved to get hit right away. I think they wanted to have a faster format. A lot of it may have to do with future reprint sets where we need these cards. This can signal a reprint of Maxi. Well, they're already doing a lot of reprints in the Battle Pack with the reprint of Tour Guide. Yeah, you guys. That card deserved a reprint. It had his 1-year lifespan. But yes, I think they should have hit the decks, but I think they had very good reasoning to as a business. If we want to see Konami strive as a business, we need to let them do their thing. Because if they're not striving, we're not having Yu-Gi-Oh! And what do you want to do? We can't have our cake and eat it too. So the decks that I think are going to be good next format, the Tier 1 decks. It's still going to be a battle of Rabbit, Windups, and Inzectors, but I think overall the deck that will be winning is Inzectors. I think Windups are going to get pushed down. I think Windups are good, the loop's amazing, but they're inconsistent. Next, then I think it's going to be Inzectors and Rabbit battling it out, duking it out at Dallas and Chicago. That'll be my picks. I'm personally playing Karakuri because we'll talk about the Tier 2 decks next. I don't think there's going to be any Tier 0 deck because there's so much diversity still left in the game with what's going on. The Tier 2 decks would be Karakuri. Karakuri didn't get hit on this list, but they actually lost one big thing. The Torrential. Makes it reading even harder. That Torrential makes the negative one, the Karakuri Sphere, way more possible, which is why you have to play very carefully with them. But I'm still playing them for now. Another Tier 2 deck that'll be very interesting is Six Samurais. I don't think they're going to be Tier 1. I think they will be played a lot. But Smoke Signal ups them. Maybe they will win again. Who knows? And then, another Tier 2 deck, possibly the Tier 1 deck we don't know about yet, is Heroes. They are getting the Magna Magazine, so we will be getting the Dark Hero. So Super Poly will have unlimited targets. Plus, we'll have Tour Guide reprinted before Nationals. For all we know, it could be Tour Guide Heroes at one with Levier, with Miracles and whatnot, and then you also have Miracle into the Dark Hero. But yeah, YouTube, post your thoughts below. Tell me what's good. Tell me what you think is going to be mandatory. Tell me what you think is going to be expensive. Tell me what you think Konami did wrong. Explain it all in the comment section below. Peace out.